Imagine a car that turned heads without ever trying to shout, a vehicle that combined unexpected speed, clever engineering, and a sense of individual style that made it instantly recognizable. In the late 1980s, one Swedish creation managed to stand out in a world dominated by larger, flashier, and more conventional machines. The 1987 Saab 900 Turbo was not just a transportation device, it was a statement about how innovation and personality could coexist in a single automobile. Its rise reflected a period when drivers sought more than just horsepower, when safety and practicality could be stylish, and when a turbocharged engine became a symbol of accessible excitement. What made this particular model resonate across continents was the way it balanced performance, quirkiness, and safety, creating a loyal following that persists even decades later. Exploring the history, design, and impact of the 1987 Saab 900 Turbo reveals a story of engineering courage and cultural influence that many enthusiasts still celebrate. From its aerodynamic shape to its innovative interior, the Saab 900 Turbo challenged expectations and defined what it meant to drive with intelligence and flair. If you enjoy learning about cars that broke the mold, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment what vehicle you want us to explore next. The story of the 1987 Saab 900 Turbo begins with its origins as a compact executive car that refused to play by conventional rules. Saab, a Swedish company with roots in aerospace engineering, approached car design with a philosophy focused on safety, aerodynamics, and driver engagement, which set the 900 Turbo apart from many contemporaries. The model carried forward a distinctive shape with a steeply raked windshield, wraparound dashboard, and a tall, roomy cabin that emphasized visibility and comfort without sacrificing a sporty stance. Under the hood, the 1987 Saab 900 Turbo featured a turbocharged 2.0-liter engine, which delivered unexpected acceleration while maintaining fuel efficiency, offering a driving experience that felt both controlled and exhilarating. The turbocharger, combined with front-wheel drive and a solid chassis, allowed the car to navigate tight corners with confidence, making it a favorite among drivers who valued both precision and performance. Beyond engineering, the 900 Turbo represented an aesthetic departure from the boxy, conservative European sedans of the era, with rounded contours, integrated bumpers, and subtle cues that hinted at speed and sophistication. Inside, Saab introduced innovations like a driver-oriented instrument cluster, adjustable seats with high headrests, and an ergonomically focused layout, demonstrating a commitment to human-centered design. These features were not simply cosmetic, they reflected the brand's emphasis on safety and usability, ensuring that occupants were both secure and comfortable over long distances. In the context of the 1980s, when many manufacturers prioritized flash over function, the 1987 Saab 900 Turbo delivered a unique balance of technology, style, and practicality. Enthusiasts appreciated its engineering quirks, such as the freewheeling mechanism and ignition key placement that minimized accidental engagement, turning everyday driving into a thoughtful, almost playful experience. The car's reputation for durability also contributed to its cult following, as owners found it capable of handling harsh climates and extended use without significant mechanical issues. When compared to rivals, the Saab 900 Turbo did not rely on raw horsepower or ostentatious styling, instead earning respect through intelligent design and a personality that felt authentic. This combination of traits raised questions about what consumers truly valued in a premium compact car, and the 1987 model answered by proving that clever engineering could outshine pure speed. Over time, the Saab 900 Turbo became emblematic of a driving philosophy that emphasized control, innovation, and understated charisma. Its introduction was more than a market entry. It was a statement that a small automaker could challenge assumptions and create a lasting legacy. In short, the 1987 Saab 900 Turbo was a blend of technical sophistication, practical innovation, and distinct personality, setting the stage for a deeper exploration of why it remains an automotive icon. Delving deeper into the 1987 Saab 900 Turbo reveals how its engineering choices created a driving experience that was both unique and enduring. The turbocharged 2.0-liter engine produced lively acceleration without requiring extreme tuning, offering a balance of excitement and reliability that appealed to enthusiasts and everyday drivers alike. Saab's focus on front-wheel drive, combined with a relatively low center of gravity and well-tuned suspension, resulted in handling that felt secure and predictable in all conditions, from wet roads to winding backstreets. The car's safety-first philosophy extended beyond structure, incorporating innovations like energy-absorbing steering columns, reinforced passenger compartments, and thoughtfully designed crumple zones that were rare among its peers, underscoring Saab's aerospace-inspired approach to occupant protection. Ergonomics played a crucial role, with every switch, dial, and control position to reduce driver distraction while enhancing the sense of control, making long trips not only comfortable but engaging. Enthusiasts often praise the 900 Turbo's turbo lag management, which allowed the engine to build power progressively, providing a smooth yet thrilling push without abrupt surges, a characteristic that differentiated it from other turbocharged cars of the era. Interior design also reflected Saab's commitment to blending function with subtle style, from the wraparound dashboard to seats engineered for support over hours of driving, demonstrating that practical design could coexist with distinctive aesthetics. Fuel efficiency, a growing concern in the late 1980s, was addressed without compromising performance, showing that the 1987 Saab 900 Turbo was as smart under the hood as it was on the outside. Even the car's minor quirks, like the ignition placement between the front seats, served dual purposes of safety and unique identity, reinforcing the notion that every detail mattered in shaping the driver's relationship with the car, compared to a rival, which might emphasize flashy acceleration or trend-driven aesthetics. The Saab focused on a holistic driving experience that combined safety, comfort, performance, and personality in a coherent package. Cultural factors also played a role, as the 900 Turbo arrived when European and American drivers were increasingly valuing cars that could deliver versatility without sacrificing character, leading to a passionate, almost cult-like following. Aftermarket interest and modifications often enhance performance without altering the car's core philosophy, further cementing its reputation as a vehicle that rewarded intelligent attention and care. The 1987 Saab 900 Turbo thus illustrates how design choices rooted in consistency, reliability, and thoughtful innovation can produce a machine that is simultaneously practical, exciting, and timeless. By mastering the interplay of turbocharged power, safety, and driver engagement, Saab created a model that stood apart in an era defined by excess and convention. Examining the intricacies of this model reveals not just what made it compelling in its time, but why it continues to resonate with enthusiasts and collectors decades later, embodying a philosophy of driving that balances control, creativity, and confidence. The 2015 Moto Guzzi California 1400 Touring again takes the spotlight as we look at what happens beyond the initial purchase. Owning and riding this motorcycle is about far more than specifications. It occupies a distinct place in the touring landscape because it approaches the long-distance mission with a cultural angle, an engineering philosophy, and a rider relationship that differ from more common alternatives. This segment focuses on who embraces the California, how it shapes their journeys, and what its lasting influence becomes. When riders choose the California 1400 Touring, they make a choice that reflects personal identity. They signal appreciation for Italian heritage and the unique blend of comfort and character this machine provides. It is not designed to be the most clinically efficient tourer or the quietest companion. It is designed to make travel memorable. With each ignition, the rider is reminded that experience takes priority over convenience. Communities form around motorcycles that deliver this type of emotional connection. California 1400 Touring owners often bond quickly at events or roadside pullouts, sharing stories about long trips, mechanical quirks, or the reactions from people who see the motorcycle for the first time. These interactions extend the sense of belonging that comes with riding a distinctive machine. This cruiser stands apart visually and mechanically, prompting curiosity from others who might not even be familiar with the brand. The motorcycle fosters individuality because riders feel encouraged to appreciate its unique strengths rather than conform to typical cruiser expectations. For touring riders, longevity matters. The California 1400 Touring approaches this through its reliable air-cooled engine combined with a drivetrain layout known for long-term durability. The shaft drive reduces daily upkeep and keeps the motorcycle ready for consistent travel. Routine maintenance becomes a relationship between the rider and the machine, reinforcing involvement and pride. Parts availability and service networks require planning, especially in remote areas. Riders become resourceful, prepared, and confident because of this demand for oversight. That responsibility strengthens the connection, because the motorcycle comes from a brand known for character-driven engineering. Enthusiasts are eager to learn about the bike and keep it in excellent condition. The 2015 Moto Guzzi California 1400 Touring invites reflection during travel. Long miles allow riders to notice the way the engine sound resonates with terrain, how the windscreen shapes airflow on different roads, and how weight and geometry influence cornering when the scenery shifts from wide plains to mountain passes. These details matter because they shape the narrative of the ride. Memories form not from isolation behind technology but from participation in the environment. This motorcycle encourages riders to take the scenic route because the journey itself becomes the purpose. Moving through landscapes with a machine that responds to every small input reinforces presence in the moment. While analyzing impact, it is helpful to consider the broader cruiser and touring landscape. Many manufacturers chase technological escalation or style updates aimed purely at visual appeal. The California strategy places authenticity at the core. Technology is included, but always as a supporting role. Tradition provides the main voice. In a world where developers must adhere to growing regulations and comfort demands, the California demonstrates that heritage can evolve while remaining recognizable and meaningful. This approach influences how enthusiasts interpret the future of heavyweight cruisers. The motorcycle challenges assumptions that progress must erase identity. This inspires hope that motorcycling can continue to offer emotional diversity. For riders who prefer comfort and tech wrapped in a unique mechanical feel, the California 1400 Touring proves that distinctiveness is still possible. Travel culture continues to change. Digital navigation and connectivity shift how riders interact with their machines. The California embraces modern features without overwhelming the senses. Key information appears when needed, but the bike keeps attention on the road and the ride. This priority resonates with riders who do not want a traveling computer. They want a companion that listens to inputs like throttle, body, movement, and braking, delivering real mechanical response. The 2015 Moto Guzzi California 1400 Touring also influences future design thinking. Its visual presence remains strong years after release. This outcome shows that true style ages more gracefully than trends. Manufacturers across segments acknowledge the value of heritage when done with intention. The California demonstrates how to respect historical forms while improving usability and performance. This balance can guide future cruisers toward designs that combine influence from past icons with modern solutions to safety and efficiency. Resale value and collectability follow naturally from a strong identity. Riders seek California models used because they appreciate the combination of exclusivity and capability. This motorcycle grants access to a riding experience not easily duplicated. Collectors notice its role as the flagship cruiser that reopened attention to Italian touring. Its significance places it among motorcycles that define chapters of brand evolution. Long after production ceases, it remains desirable for its bold approach. Riding habits with this motorcycle often involve companionship. The generous passenger setup invites shared experiences. The comfort and stability allow two riders to travel all day without strain. When a motorcycle becomes a facilitator of shared adventure, it strengthens relationships. The California 1400 Touring transforms time on the road into bonding, creating stories that endure. This elevates its value beyond machinery. Performance may not lead every stat chart, but excellence shows in how satisfied riders feel when stepping off after long hours. This motorcycle is engineered to leave the rider energized rather than worn down. The ride enriches rather than exhausts. That result matters deeply in the touring segment. Vibey engines and solid handling are not opposing traits here. They form a cohesive identity that reinforces the message that travel should feel alive. Economic perspective also shapes understanding. Choosing a less common brand and model means accepting that ownership requires attention and commitment. This is not a motorcycle chosen for short-term trends. It is selected for the long arc of motorcycling life. Maintenance skills improve, knowledge grows, and appreciation deepens as years pass. This creates a legacy. Owners become ambassadors for the motorcycle and the mindset it represents. The 2015 Moto Guzzi California 1400 Touring influences how people see touring riders. Its bold Italian style communicates that long-distance travel can include flair and emotion. It challenges stereotypes about what a tourer must look like or how it must behave. A rider can prioritize comfort without rejecting personality. The motorcycle proves that practical features and passionate design can coexist. The impact extends into conversations at events and social spaces where motorcycles gather. Enthusiasm spreads through. Visibility. The 1987 Saab 900 Turbo represents a remarkable blend of innovation, style, and driver-focused engineering that continues to resonate decades after its debut. From its turbocharged engine that offered lively performance without sacrificing reliability to its ergonomically designed interior that emphasized comfort and control, every aspect of the 900 Turbo was crafted with intention and purpose. Its unique silhouette, wraparound dashboard, and practical yet distinctive features set it apart from the conventional sedans of the 1980s, giving drivers a sense of individuality and confidence on the road. Safety was never an afterthought, with reinforced cabins, energy-absorbing columns, and thoughtful crumple zones reflecting Saab's aerospace-inspired commitment to protection. Enthusiasts and collectors alike celebrate the model not only for its performance but for the personality embedded in every detail, from the ignition placement to the handling characteristics that balanced fun and control. The 1987 Saab 900 Turbo also influenced later automotive design, demonstrating that small, intelligent vehicles could combine excitement, practicality, and style in ways that competitors rarely matched. Its enduring legacy is reflected in the loyal communities of owners who maintain, restore, and share their vehicles, highlighting how thoughtful engineering creates lasting bonds between car and driver. Ultimately, the Saab 900 Turbo serves as a benchmark for what is possible when innovation, safety, and character converge in a single vehicle, proving that cars can be more than machines. They can be enduring icons that define an era, inspire devotion, and leave a lasting mark on automotive culture. The story of the 1987 Saab 900 Turbo is a celebration of ingenuity, individuality, and timeless design, cementing its place as one of the most memorable and influential cars of its decade.